Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, our replay. This is Taki. If you're just joining us for the first time, we are currently in a whole hell of a lot of nope. We just finished clearing the lab. Got this lovely bonus.
The moment
And we are surrounded by death.
absolute moves.
Now, you'll note everybody's health is up, all spell slots are here. That is because in here, where are we? We're here. So right over here, that little thing right there on the map. Oh, hey, good. We can zoom in. I didn't realize that. This thing right here on the map. Okay? This is a rejuvenator. You go use it, it gives you all the benefits of a long rest, with one exception. It does not restore your count for short rest. But aside from that, it will restore everything. It will restore all your spell slots. If we look at Karlak, she has all of her rages back.
My faith protects me.
Even Shadowheart has all of her spell slots back. It does not replenish items that need to be replenished on a long rest, though. That is another important caveat to keep in mind. But aside from that, it replenishes everything. Everything else gets replenished.
Let's get going. Never wanted the easy
So,
path.
onwards to death and destruction.
Ugh, the stench.
Fresh recruits for
I wonder how
Ketheric's
many
army.
pilgrimages to Moonrise
To a
ended down
necromancer, a morgue is a muster yard.
Okay, now. So this is the butcher zone. We have Chop here. Now, in this cage is our
I need a quick word.
little buddy, us.
Friend, you found the helm. We remember you well. You saved us once. Perhaps you can do it again? They are not kind to us here. We are different, they say, aberrant. They wish to repurpose us, destroy what they cannot fix. Please, help us escape harm. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
We are gonna free him
You are a
because
good friend. No.
I want to see the brain puppy running around with our actual puppy and the owlbear in our camp. So, now comes the tricky part, because I'm not sure how we're supposed to go about saving us. I think we need to talk to Chop.
No will sparks behind his eyes. His mind has been hollowed out to better echo the commands of the collective. You could kill it, end its miserable life of enslavement. Surely that would be the humane thing to do. Or you could take advantage of its vulnerability and plunder what's left of its hollow mind for anything that could serve you.
Bad kitty. Sings wrong song. Must fix.
Well, that's not bad. Give him a hit of friends and guidance.
Yes. Yes. Take. Only one song remains. Careful petting. Sticky.
And now we can free us. That was rather easy.
Thank you, friend. But perils remain, near and far. Better to stay together. You and us, we will remain with you. Call us, and we will be at your side.
Just please tell me the brain kitty is running around the camp when we get back there. That's the summons for us. That's the summons for our cheeky closet. Oh, Blur got hidden way over there. Okay, we're gonna do that. Dip is not something I'm liable to do. We'll do that.
Down.
Okay, so now us has been freed. We can take care of Chop.
You could kill it, end its miserable life of enslavement. Surely that would be the humane thing to do. You could take advantage of its vulnerability and plunder what's left of its hollow mind for anything that could serve you.
Nursery. Here, they become part of one mind. 4 little feet dancing to same song.
With a lurch, you realize he means the intellect devourers. Here, the brains are harvested, made part of the hive mind.
Chop, chop. Help them become. Master. Down deep. 1 of 3. 1 of 3.
Oh, sure.
Pliant as well-worn boots, his mind turns to his work. Chop, cut, sort, shiver of impact, crack of bone. He removes the brains, digs free the squirming tadpoles, the unworthy ones given over to the illithids, to become.
Yeah. Chop Chop doesn't have much of a life. So...
Yes. Yes. Please.
Time for some bloody work.
Picked a fight. The consequences are hardly surprising.
Living meat. Not for long. Time for chop. At last. No more chop. Chop. Chop.
Cutting to the chase.
Battle favors the fearless.
Unleash me.
I need to give her something to give her a movement boost. Because as it stands, she is kind of useless. At the time in battle, she's useless because we can't get her into melee. So we got to give her something that gives her a movement boost.
Battle favors the fearless. Making my move.
There, I took that one out.
On your command.
No traps, please.
Because Minthara is absolutely brutal in battle if we can get her into physical combat. Reaver's not worth taking.
Let
You
that
get a
feel my
stuffed
back.
teddy.
Hurry now.
Oh, these aren't worth anything.
Prepare the march. My chosen gather below. Descend, faithful. We depart. The absolute moves.
Don't waste a step.
Holy heck.
design, but death. Our design.
Okay, so that got us. I'm not overtly repeating myself here. Means there's just a few places left to go. In fact, it looks like. Yep. So we have. Why is that there? Hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna reverse.
We will take the city. Every soul made true.
So much blood. The Illithids take what's useful and discard the rest.
Okay, so there's nothing beyond that. No way to get beyond that. It's our mythical exit, is what that is, I guess. Alright, so.
Descend. Prepare. Liberate.
No, that's the lab. We don't want the lab. I think it took the wrong turn.
Descend. Assemble. Obey. Liberate.
Yes, this is where we want to be.
What a charmer.
Descend.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Evacuate.
If not over, then through.
Descend. Assemble. Liberate.
Here goes nothing.
And that completely heals everybody and restores all spell slots.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Which gives us a unique scenario. Come on, I know you got it. Animate dead. Which one are we going to drop in favor of animate dead? Make zombies, skellies, ghouls, or flying ghouls.
Assemble. Liberate.
I can't use my level 5 for that?
Descend. Assemble.
Then we'll redo aid.
No one stopped me yet.
And we'll do a quick restoration.
Descend. Assemble.
On my way.
Evacuate.
Good. Everybody's on the platform.
Is anyone else's tadpole squirming around a lot more than usual?
Mine too. It's excited by something down here.
Now we're gonna give a save because this is a boss fight. You know, we lost that Misma that let us cast that animate dead spell, so. But as we've already cast it, it doesn't matter. Oh, and it's back.
Descend. Assemble. Obey. Evacuate.
Mm. Oh, and we get an autosave too.
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Now, if we had Gale with us, we'd be prompted around about now for him to basically suicide bomb and take out the absolute. We don't, because I don't want to deal with that.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Motherfucker! Gortash!
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure. Like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I've played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time. And you ran from her.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge. But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews. Again, 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 again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketherick, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
The lash of Thor.
And there's the Elder Brain.
The Testament of Merkel!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard. The Absolute.
Whom preserve us?
You wag your word flap in vain, Alderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Shit, no! Father!
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketherick, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
Yeah. Oh, I just realized what I didn't do. There. Okay, so we got them buffed. I'm going to give another save so we don't have to go through that cutscene again if we die a horrible death. Oh, we can't even interrupt the monologuing by attacking him from a distance. He's invulnerable.
Our enemies are everywhere.
Let's see, what do we got on her right now? We got Elixir of the Colossus. Gives her an extra D4 damage.
Let's move.
What do we got for elixirs we could give her? I don't get anything that'll speed her up or add anything to her movement, so that kind of sucks.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Okay, well, here we go.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out. The very fact of your being attests to its power. Despite your infection, you resisted the brain here in the heart of its domain. What good is an army of thralls if they do not obey their master? Let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned, her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers. But for Merkel, I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
Okay, now we can go straight to fighting him, but if you succeed the persuasion checks on him, we can actually get him to take himself out.
Repent? Would that even be possible? Perhaps. No. There is no repentance. No release. My debt can never be repaid. watching. He is listening. He is.
And Ketherick basically takes himself out of the fight.
And one who belongs to me. I am the smile of the worm-cleansed skull. I am the regrets of those who remain, and the restlessness of those who are gone. I am the haunt of mausoleums, the god of graves and age, of dust and dusk. I am Merkel, lord of bones, and you have slain my chosen. But it is no matter, for I am death, and I am not the end. I am a beginning.
Yeah, that's a big evil sight.
The Triad help us.
Can't get at him as long as the night song's caged.
Okay, so
Heading out.
and now we help free her.
Well, so much for peace.
Dang, I got a lot of movement on my main. Okay, then we will bonus action dash.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Recenter me here. There we go. I know how to help her get into battle.
Another fight. Let's go.
Oh, I can't access it on her. It's not my turn.
Yes. Right away.
Jeebus. That took a big chunk out of him. Oh yeah. What does this bone chill do? Cannot regain hit points if undead has disadvantage on attack rolls. Hmm.
No time to waste.
To concentrate. On I go.
Oh, I did get that back. Okay. Da, da, da. Oh, he dominated Dame Aelin. Oh no. No, that's okay. Waste your time attacking a spiritual weapon. There. Now she's no longer dominated.
Time to push my luck again.
Jeebus. Oh, and it missed.
One life to my life.
Should have done that last turn, but I had to warp up there anyway, so. I don't think I have any super funky attacks I can throw out here, nope.
This is my time.
Oh, I'm immobile and frightened, okay.
I'm ready. Moving.
Myrtle fell for that? Wow. Oh, damn. Dame Aelin really is the ace in the hole for this fight.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
The villain.
Okay, it's, you know it's extreme when even Minthara looks concerned about this. Like, whoa, 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 I swore oath of vengeance on him, but dude!
No! Now, we pick our way toward our fates. Unleashed! You have my sword. My fealty. Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
The Apostle of Merkel. Hadn't expected that. Oh, Gultash.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
Okay, so this is where I'm going to pop our last short rest. Oh, what am I? No, no, no! I don't want to be on her.
Will ever believe this.
And we didn't lose a single skelly. It was kind of cool.
Can't slow down.
We'll loot Ketherick.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable. A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened. The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain. One of them I know, Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. A worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Ketherick was a follower of Merkel, which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are the chosen of the dead three. Bane, Baal, and Merkel. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers, a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together and controlling an Elder Brain, I dare not imagine what they might achieve. We prepare for the fight of our lives. And the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an Elder Brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death God's chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
There's Kethric's armor. Oh, that's nice. We're gonna send that to Minthara. Kethric's shield. Take it for now. Kethric's warhammer, which does an additional D4 psychic. Camp, crumpled note. Let's read that. Papa, I love you. Love from Isabel. Aww. You get a pretty penny for that. Okay, jump to Minthara. This has one more point of AC. Reduces all damage. This is all damage by 2. That's only piercing by 1. Yeah, she's gonna put that on. And then she's got, oh yeah, Sentinel Shield. That actually looks pretty good on her. That suits her. As a vengeance-based paladin, that suits her. Lord held us will keep, send that to the camp.
Can't give up now.
Oh, that's right, we get to level up. Would have been nice to level up before this fight, but we'll take it. And yes, we are taking this level in Bard, because we get our extra attack. And a spell. What spell are we taking? Not that we ever cast these things. Metal. I mean, I've got all the healing magic. Fear, feign death. Curse. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, we'll pick up Shatter. And Karlak gets to level up. Now... we get a new animal aspect. The bear carrying capacity is doubled and advantage on strength checks. Resistance to fall. Movement speed increases. Yeah, like he needs more movement speed. Oh, while standing in water. Eagle, seeing the dark up to 12 meters. Elk, giving 7 nearby allies extra movement. Honey badger. Vanishing grants temporary hit points equal to twice the barbarian level. Got tiger. Wolf, proficiency in stealth. Being a wounded target, you can also maim it for 1 turn. Maybe. Aspect of the elk does what? Oh, that's not a really good ability. Oh. What does aspect of the wolf do? You and your allies add your dex modifier as a bonus to stealth checks. You know what? Probably going to do a respec on her so we can get a little more back. But I want to give her a couple of levels of fighter. Nothing else. Second wind is great to have, but action surge is amazing as well. Well, she doesn't wear armor, so that's useless. Although, great weapon fighting. Oh, I can send that to camp. Good.
Time to press ahead. Let's have a look. always room for more.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is before we leave here, we are gonna go use that healing porter. Okay, so like this links up underneath here. Okay.
The door pulses in recognition. The presence is weak now, a hollow vessel without a heart. It doesn't resist.
I'll give it a shot.
Now that, I believe, will still restore the whole party when I use it. Yep, good.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the absolute. How? I was his bodyguard. I looked after him with my life. I trusted him more than anything. He gave me away to Zariel just for kicks. He ruined my life just when it was starting. And now he'll use up the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You bet your ass I am! And I won't stop till that fucker is dead!
What a day. I could really use some shut-eye.
Okay, so we have a conversation to have with Will.
With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure, we're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun. Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them. Orin, I'd never heard tell of, but Gortash I know, or know of more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like. Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it? As would I, and more. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke, and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
Ooh, we failed that.
A religion devoted to conjuring the most evil of goddesses, the dragon Tiamat. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened. In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. The first of Tiamat's 5 heads. As the maelstrom howls, Mizura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city. She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel.
She never stops, does she? Not for a second.
Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie. I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 grayed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed. It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her. He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word: go. So I did. I understand.
Ah, so Minthara has left our party right now, so leave us go talk to her.
I will never tire of sitting on dead men's thrones. My blood ran hot when we broke Ketheric's bones together. But we have greater challenges ahead of us. It is clear now that he was not working alone. During my time in the cult, I came to know one of his co-conspirators all too well. Baal's bloodletter, Orin. To think, I thought her to be speaking for the Absolute. I worshipped that woman. Jealous? You needn't be. When Orin is in my hands, her agony will nourish me. She is the Iblis who indoctrinated me with the Absolute's lies. When I first visited Moonrise, I stood before the Absolute in awe. It was more of an idea than an entity. Pure love. Total power. Orin was by my side. She told me that God had chosen me to be a true soul. Blessed and adored. Now I know that those memories are lies. There was no God. Orin held me down in a cocoon of flesh, while a mind flayer forced a parasite into my brain. And she laughed at my fear. I will find her. I will murder her. And I will smile. There is no limit to my ambitions. I will enjoy killing Orin, but unlike her, I do not kill for pleasure alone. I kill to gain advantage, and we have the chance to seize the greatest advantage of all. Surely you see it. In killing Ketheric, we fractured the cult's leadership. When we break the other Chosen and claim their Netherstones, we can take control. Madness would be to let the Absolute's potential go to waste. The power of the enslaved Elder Brain could reshape the world. We could reshape the world.
I want to recruit her, but... Okay, hold on. I want to make sure I don't screw this up. Okay, So make sure we choose the right option here after everything we've gone through to try and get her recruited. Okay, I guess we're winging it. We're gonna give a quick save.
Nothing worthwhile ever came without loss. But together we have the strength to decide who loses, and to make sure it is not us. You are not stupid. When we reach Baldur's Gate and face the other Chosen, you will see that my way is the right one. The Elder Brain is the only thing that has ever managed to change my mind. You're welcome to try. We are bound, then, to travel together, even if we do not yet agree on our ultimate purpose.
Okay,
There is
so
yet
she
one
is
thing
officially
about you that
recruited.
troubles me, though. Something I need you to explain. Why come to Moonrise, where the cult's power is strongest? Why not walk away? wise ploy, and it was successful to an extent. We did not find a cure, but we found our purpose. I am satisfied. Now, I am ready to leave this damned place whenever you give the word. The city awaits.
And she's back in her party and has leveled up. We got Fighter 6, which gives us a feat. And Lordy maxed out her strength. They have mobile. Oh, no. I mean, mobile is a good one, because that'll improve her movement speed. Yeah, you know what? I am going to give her mobile. Oh yeah, an extra 3 meters, that's good. There's evade opportunity attacks, and I think it gives us dash as a bonus action now too. But this gets her in and out of combat that much quicker.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
And we've got withers here.
A curse lifted. The dead three allied once more. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls? Thou shalt think about it now, and I shall give the answer. Mind flayers are soulless. Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, Be availed of my services. Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold. No.
Well, that was a very direct answer from him.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one, and as three. The Alliance is reforged, mortal. The planes thus quake, and the gods shudder.
Okay, well, we're not doing anything with hirelings right now.
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and two more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the dead three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times. Aren't you? You came here in search of a cure, but found a conspiracy instead. I can see how that would be disheartening. But take courage. We have killed a man who could not die, and stripped the Absolute's army of its general. You have a nether stone, and you're on the scent of two more. These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them. Glad to be there. Falling foul of Ketheric convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead. How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthelan's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. Find me at your camp, huh? I can remember how to take orders, as well as give them.
Woohoo! And we have now fully and officially recruited Jaheira.
Very well.
Aelin! Isabel! My love. You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo.
I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead.
His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right?
I will be. And you? In this moment, I want for nothing.
Y'all know you got an audience, right?
Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is...
Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
Camp's getting crowded.
I am. And I'm glad he's dead. But this is precisely what I want to speak to you about later. It'll keep. I promise. Very good.
Yep.
We look forward to it.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin!
Hello!
We'll see you later.
Yeah, she's a little blunt. Art!
When Duke Elton formed the Flaming Fist, he sought out people of courage and honor to fill its ranks. You saved Daniel, lifted the curse, and killed an immortal. It's safe to say you'd have been recruited in an instant. Gruff and intimidating, but he had the courage of 10 men, and the love for Baldur's Gate few could match. I don't know if this Duke Ravengard is the same, but I will say this. The Flaming Fist are the cornerstone of the city, and the Dukes are its foundation. I hope you can save him, for the good of Baldur's Gate. Thank you, but look at me. I am a relic, a glimpse of history barely strong enough to stand on his own 2 feet. Besides, Nathaniel should have someone here when he wakes up. It's the least I can do. You too, my friend. Thank you. From Nathaniel and I.
Alrighty, now,
Moving ahead.
think through here.
Thanks for watching everything.
Oh, she's gone, okay. Scared the little harper girl away. Okay, we're gonna sell our stuff to her.
Just tell me what you need.
Fair trade. Sell you our wares. There we go. Where did I pick up chainmail +2? Oh, from the... That's right. I want to keep that spider silk. Maybe does psychic. Well, that does psychic, but... Oh, just what's mental fatigue. Okay. Yeah, that's not something we're liable to actually keep and use, so... Color Lube, we're going to hold on to. Okay, so that looks like everything we've got to sell. I'm going to replenish some healing potions. Not that we really use them, but well, we have the chance to get them. Speed, flying, noise, vaulting, viciousness. Okay, we're gonna buy those. Yes, I realize I'm collecting a lot of blue dye. I happen to like the color blue. Okay, so nothing else that I want or that we need. Alright then. Okay. Alrighty then. So that's it for her.
Lady, light your way.
It's in the pouch on the ground. Oh, that's one of the dead bodies.
There you are. I was wondering where the devil you'd been. Who? Oh, right. Well, forget about that, Magungus. We have more important things to worry about. Like Wulbrin. Oh, forget about that. Wulbrin and the Iron Hand gnomes are planning something dreadful in the city. They have room powder, they have motive. We have to stop them. Because they're a gaggle of vindictive crybabies with no sense of propriety. That is to say, they gabbed about their plans like a geese, and I overheard them. Like a very devious goose. With the sword of justice in one hand and the shield of self-righteousness in the other, we most certainly will. To saving the city. And my fool of a friend.
Yeah, you are also a merchant.
At your camp.
Oh, can't use him as a merchant right now. Okay.
Go home, Marcus, he says. Pah.
Moonrise has been cleansed. Baldur's Gate is next.
It'll take time, but this tower stone will heal.
The stonework is sublime. I'm so almost ashamed to leave this place. I owe you an apology. Barkus and I are another matter. I'm dealing with you right now. I saw you as a means to escape, nothing more. But when the sky lit up, when I followed it here, I knew you were behind it. I apologize for not seeing your true worth, and for being, quite frankly, rude in Last Light. Gracious as well as impressive. A fine combination. And that's precisely why I want you by my side in Baldur's Gate. The Iron Hand gnomes are going to save the city. And you can be part of it.
I've still got friends on Ketheric. Oh, but we made it on the dice. Good.
The plan is what it's always been. To bring the work and innovations of the Iron Hand gnomes to every corner of the realm. Problem is, Baldur's Gate is sick. Once the pinnacle of greatness, it's eating itself alive to save itself from starving. Find me in the city. And once you see what it's become, you'll know that I, and I alone, can stop it.
Pretty freaking sure of himself, isn't he?
The way is clear. The light has shown the way.
Good. The sooner we get out of here, the better.
So, now that we're no longer down there, all these pouches represent dead people. I didn't want their bows, and I didn't want their keys. I didn't want a billion freaking javelins.
keep the heart of the Absolute alive, thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers, too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
Oh, I left a bunch of bows. Right, yeah, nah. Okay. So one thing we're gonna do is we're gonna warp to Last Light. Now there's nobody there. We can loot all that loot.
Anything of use? Might be useful.
Okay, and I believe Damon is gone. Yes, Damon and the oxen are gone. Okay, so on that note then, we will go back to Moonrise. We can sell off all this stuff that's weighing me down.
I've got a long road ahead.
There we go, no longer encumbered.
One day I'll catch a break. I want to have a word.
Just tell me what you need.
There. And that gets rid of all that other extra crud. And gives us like 25 grand, almost 26 grand going into the next act.
Lady, light away.
Goes to camp, and that'll help drop my weight a lot. Give that back to Will. Oh, good. Let me put it. No, didn't let me put it away. Okay. I was wrong. So, what we're going to do now, we're going to return to camp. I just want to see if Us is running around in here. I'll let Jahira, Halson, Minthara. There's Thaniel, there's Arabella. Gale, Withers isn't here. Alrighty. So Us is not running around the camp. I kind of wanted to try and pet the brain puppy. Okay, well, anyways, on that slightly disappointing note, this is where we are going to call it. We'll pick up in the camp next time, as there's conversations that have to happen with Isabel, with Dame Aelin, and a whole bunch of other people in here before we proceed any further. So until next time, I want you all to have a good one. This is Takis signing out, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye-bye now.